Hello and welcome back to another gas walkthrough. My name is Bill Murphy and this is one of my puzzles. This is Search 9. And hello, if we're just meeting for the first time, how you doing? I hope you're holding up okay. The world is cruel sometimes, but at least we have each other. We are Gas, genuinely approachable Sudoku. We create, set, and solve genuinely approachable Sudoku along with my colleagues Philip Newman and Clover Moon. We make puzzles for you here every day on the channel. Sometimes we take a little day for ourselves. I'm covering for Philip today, and helping a friend get rid of his work backlog. But you can give this puzzle a go. It's free. I'm not going to charge you. In fact, I put the link in the description for you. You will also find hat times in the description. 2 hats is for a pretty fast time. 1 hat is for a, pretty good time. And everyone gets a dinosaur because we love you all equally. Let's get into it. So, this is Search 9. So, normal Sudoku rules apply. Each box, each row, and each column must contain the digits 1 to 9 once each. And there's some arrows in the grid. I love the big fat pemper gray arrows. They're so good. So each arrow points to the digit 9 in its respective row or column. So the digit in the cell with the distance is the distance from that cell to where 9 is. So here, if I had like a 4 in this cell, sorry, I'll write a 3 in that cell, and would mean that 3 steps away, 1, 2, 3, I would need to put a 9. That's it, that's all the rules mean. But what seems like really simple rules, or can get really complicated, or if it seems like really complicated rules, trust me, it'll be quite simple once I get going. So, that being said, let's get into it. So, don't forget to give it a go though. I'm watching you. So, let's look at these. Let's look at this cell in particular. So, what can this cell be? So, that can be 1, 2, or 9. That's just by Sudoku, because it sees 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now, 9 doesn't work because there needs to be a 9 in this direction. So, we can take that 9 out. Now, 1 and 2 means that 1 and 2 steps away, we need to place a 9 from this arrow. So, 1 step away contains an 8, so it can't be that. So it needs to be a 2 followed by a 9. I'll clean up my highlighting as I go. Wait, clean up my highlighting as I go. There we go. Now, this cell can only be a 1 or a 3, which means I need to place a digit. I need to place a 9 in one of those cells. I can't put it in that cell because I got a 7 there. So this has to be 3 and 9. Oh boy. Alright. So just those times in life where you just see yourself and you're just like, dang, this is going so good. Anyway, this cell over here, what does this see by a Sudoku? It sees 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, which means it can only be 1 through a 9 by a Sudoku. Can't be 9 because I need to find a 9 somewhere along here. Like I am treasure hunting at the beach. 1 and 3 means that the 9 needs to be 1 or 3 cells away, but I have a 7 in that cell, so it can't be 1. It must be 3. Now over here, this cell sees 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, and 9. So it can only be 1 or 2 via Sudoku. But I have an 8 in that cell, so I can't have a 9 1 step away. This means this needs to be 2 and 9. 7 and 9 via Sudoku mean that has to be a 1, and now this is 7 and 9. I placed a 9 over here, which means that 1 step away from that is that arrow, and 3 steps away is that arrow. I need to have a 9 somewhere in between those two, but because they both need to find a 9 in the middle of them, but I can't put a 9 in those 2 cells because I've got a 9 already there. The 9 needs to go there. This arrow is 1 step away from it, and this arrow is 3 steps away from it. Now, what can this arrow be? This arrow can only be 4, 5, or 7. 4 steps away is a 2, so it can't be 4. 5 steps away it could be. 7 steps away is a 6, meaning this is 5 5, and 9, and 7. What can this arrow be? It can only be 4, 5, 8 via Sudoku. 4 steps away is a 3, so it can't be 4. 5 steps away could work. 8 steps away is somewhere in this play in Sudoku pad logo area, no longer on the grid. So this is a 5, this is a 9, and an 8. Sometimes when I'm setting variant Sudokus, I like ones where the whole variant is just useful throughout the thing. Sometimes, if I'm going for a little bit of a crunchier variant, I will like to wrap the variant up as soon as possible. And this is fairly spicy variant logic, I tend to find. So let's finish by placing the last 2 9s in the grid. 9 and 9. Now, where does 8 go? We're going to do a lot of work in these first 3 boxes. So, where does 8 go? 8 must go there. 4, 6, and 7 left to place. Well, we know where the 2 7s are, ruling them out of those cells. This is now 1, 2, and 7. This has to be a 7. And the 2 over here means that that's 2 and a 1. This is a 4, 6 pair. But in this box, we need to place 2, 3, 4, and 6. But I have a 2, 3, and a 6 here, meaning the only thing that cell can be is a 4. Naked single. Pardon me. 2 and 3 to finish off box 3. 1, 5, and 6 to place. We have a 6 in that cell because we have a 1 and a 5 there. 1 there, 5 there. 8 and 2 left to place down here, so that's a 2 and an 8. What else can I do? Probably something. This is a 1 and 7, which I can unwind. That's nice. I say that like, you know, I'm not the person who made this puzzle. 4, 8, 5, 6 pair to fill that out. I have noticed since I've started recording a lot of my solves, I've very much done the Brennan Lee Mulligan filling in silence by making mouth noises. Yeah, anyway, 2 and 7 to place. We have 2 7s and 2 2s there, and 2 and 7. Let us fill that out. Where do we put 8 in box 7? It's got to be there, because the 8 here, 8 there. 1, 3, 4, and 6. This one's less obvious of how this plays out. This is a 4, 6 pair. Oh, that's just a 3. This is also a 4, 6 pair. So that must mean this is a 5. So this is what? 4, 6, 7, and 8. Can I do anything with that? Oh, not quite. Why do I put 2 in this box? 2's got to go there. What else have I got to do? Coming home and doing multiple solves after a day at work is exhausting, gang. 6, 5, 4, 6, and 8. Where does 6 go in column 5? That's row 5. That's a good question to ask. 6 can't go there, and we already know it can't go there. So that's a 6. Hey, that's going to be pretty good, I think. All right. 7 and 8 go in those 2 cells. This is 4 and 8. Oh, I just did it again. The Brennan Lee Mulligan. I guess you could say I Brennan Lee Mulligan. Where does 8 go in this box? 8 has to go. Oh, pardon me, I'm about to cough. 4 and 8. 7 and 8. 4, 7, 4, 1, and 3. So this has been Search Time by me, Bill Murphy. I hope you enjoyed this puzzle. I guess I did too. I don't know how to feel about any of my creations anymore. What a weird world I live in, where, you know what they say, if you monetize a hobby, you'll never have a hobby again in your life. But wherever you are in the world, I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day, and I will catch you next time. Cheers.